The Obama administration, as you probably have already heard, the Obama administration was making preparations for this huge influx that we started seeing in the early part of the year. They were going out and trying to find people that would literally be babysitters for infants and that type of thing. They were trying to find places that they could use to bring them to. Right here in my state of Virginia, in a little town called Lawrenceville, we actually had some members of the Department of Homeland Security fess up to the fact that they had been expecting this for quite some time. So I think it was very orchestrated, and those 4-year-olds didn't walk across the border from Guatemala into Mexico. They were ushered in, they were driven in, they were taken in by various means, and they were exploited. They were put on these trains that came to the border here, and then what did we as a nation do? What we did was we restricted the Border Patrol from being able to protect the border. And everybody's focused on the fact that these were young children and all. What nobody tells you about is all of the thugs that came across the border at the same time when we wouldn't let the Border Patrol protect the border. Thugs and terrorists and hardcore criminals that came across that border, and gang members. So this has been orchestrated, and it's just as phony as it can be.
General, if the Obama administration orchestrated the invasion of illegal immigrants into the country, and they ordered a stand down of enforcement of our laws, in my opinion, that's not only criminal, that's treasonous behavior.
It is treasonous behavior, and this is a lawless regime. This is an absolutely lawless regime.
You know this man. You were in intelligence in the military. You know this guy's a commie.
Yeah. Well,
if he isn't a commie, I mean, he's the closest thing I've ever seen to a Marxist communist in the White House. And we have a revolution taking place.
About that. Look at who he's surrounded himself with, all of which are Marxists. I mean, they're hardcore Marxists. Well, people say, what's the difference between Marxism and communism? Well, you know, it's really essentially the same. It's just when you declare that you're officially an atheist society, then you're officially a communist. Up to the point that you do that, you probably fall more on the side of being a Marxist. But I think that you have to look objectively at the policies of the administration and realize that they are right out of, Karl Marx's book, the Communist Manifesto.
Hey, General, several weeks ago, two other retired generals were here on this program, General Paul Valley and Lieutenant General Tom McInerney, and they both had some very troubling things to say, and both of them said that they believe that the United States is quickly moving to a place where military commanders are going to have to make a decision about whether they are going to honor the oath that they swore to defend the Constitution against enemies foreign and domestic. Are we that close?
Yeah, I think we are.